What's up, y'all? We back out here at the boat that I built the stabilizers on. We about to pull the plug on this thing, back it out here in the pond, and see what happens with nothing in it except for, I got that tripod in there, and then my trolling motor battery that I use on a regular, and then a 15-pound anchor. That's all we're gonna have in there right now. The next test, I'll add a 2 horsepower motor. The next test, I'll add a 2 horsepower motor to it and see what that does with it. And then I'll probably climb in the boat and see if it sinks with me in it. I don't know what it's gonna do, but we all gonna find out together. Perhaps this test could have waited until warmer weather. We out here now. Look at there. I hope y'all can see that. With nothing in the boat except for the battery up front and the anchor, there ain't a drop coming in. Y'all can't see that, can you? That is bone dry. How y'all like that business? Ain't a drop, not a drop. So I guess what we'll do now is we'll go get that little 2 horse motor and hang on the back over here, and that should push it down enough to let water start coming in. See what happens from there. All right, I'm gonna turn this camera around where y'all can see the plug down there. Pull it out, see what happens. Here comes the water. This may take a while. I'm gonna help it out. Let's get some water in this jewel. Y'all can see over there. It's coming in fairly good on both sides. What y'all think? What's she gonna do? Y'all might can see this a little better. I don't know. The fish jumping over there. It's moving its way on up. It's made its way into the front. It just is touching the stabilizer right there. So I'm assuming it's got a ways to go. Y'all see this thing's filling on up pretty good. That front up there's taking on a good bit. Let me bring it around here to you. So what I was hoping this thing would do was, once these stabilizers get to where they're holding, I'm hoping it'll stop this thing eventually where it stops taking on the water and just kind of manages a certain level. But I don't know if that little old battery and that anchor is weighing more than that motor. But I got about, well, you can see now it's just above the drain hole, but it's deep up front. So in that case, it could get low enough on the front to where it picks this back end up out of the water and stops taking on water that way. I don't know, we'll see in a little bit. Pain. I can't feel my legs. Y'all, this is getting pretty interesting here. Y'all see how deep the front is. Let me get you a little closer. Now the back, the drain hole is about halfway of the hole now. This is mighty interesting. Let's check out the stabilizers. It's kind of cut off at an angle up there. I'd say it's about halfway of the stabilizer, but look at this. This stabilizer is coming off the top of the water now. What's she gonna do? What's she gonna do? Y'all look at that side over there, how low that's got. This is a trip right here now. Did not expect this. I had no idea that front would do that. I mean, I understand stabilizers only go up to there, and I got that much front up there without any stabilizers on it, but I just expected the majority of the water would stay back here at the back. It's still hanging about halfway at a drain hole, and it's just about up to that front seat, front step, whatever that is. I've been known to sit on a step. You can call it what you want to. I've been known to step on a seat. You know, watch me. I'm a wild man. Up to my cup holder. Up in my cup holder. That right there, I took off a golf cart. Got tired of not having nowhere to set my drink. And I can set some scent for my lures and all in one of them too. Alright, I'm finna set this thing back up on the tripod. This is taking longer than I thought. Alright, y'all. This thing is still taking longer than I thought it would. I think I'm fixing to take the battery out of it and set it up there on the hill, and I'm just going to get in it, see what it does. That'll let the water go ahead and fill up as much as it's going to fill up, and see if it's going to sink or not. And then when I step out of it, it should start letting water out of it if it's not going to sink. So y'all hold tight, let's do that deal. Turn y'all back around there to the drain hole. Y'all comfortable right there? Alright then. I'll be right back. It ain't sucking the grass through like it's been doing. You can see me trying to poke it through right there. I think that's what it's going to do right there with what's in it. So now I got to get my fat tail in there and see what's what. I'm going to turn y'all around to the business end. Y'all might get to see me embarrass myself. Yeah, I may have too much weight to the front. I got the sun facing straight in my eyes off the water. I'm trying to talk to y'all. How about that right there? Alright. But with my big behind in her, she's still taking on water, and naturally it's getting a little wonky up in here. Y'all, the camera quit recording right there for some reason. But we are deep with water up in here. Alright. Y'all see my Tootsie down there. Y'all see the trailer over yonder. I'm finna step on this one side right here. Y'all see my feet? That's me standing on one side of the boat. I'm gonna turn around and try the other side. Alright, y'all see my feet right there on that side of the boat? Stabilizers are still holding me, even with a boat full of water. Don't get me wrong, I wouldn't jump up and down like I did like I did before, because I know I'd bring water over the side. Alright, here's y'all one more look before I give you my conclusion on this thing. I'm gonna spin the boat around where y'all can see it all the way around. Alright, y'all see the front of that stabilizer right there is underwater a little bit. The back is up. See how low the front is. That's underwater a little bit, but the back's up. So let me get you around where you can see the very back. Alright, that drain hole is under the water naturally. But it ain't taking on any more water. But what I'm fixing to do, I think, is set this camera up on the hill, and then I'm gonna try to run it like this. And if y'all get to see me turn over, then y'all get to see me turn over, but I ain't trying to ruin my camera or my phone. Alright? The boat by itself don't even take on any water. It sits above the drain hole, which is probably a ½ inch off the bottom of the boat there. With the boat and the motor, it'll take on this much water right here, and then it'll quit, and I think it'll just stay just like that. Alright y'all, here's the final result. Adding the stabilizer to the boat did make it way more stable, and I'd take it just about anywhere. But unfortunately, it did not turn it into a Boston whaler. Some of y'all know what that means.